Making videos while sun gazing is becoming one of my favorite things. So just get used to it from now on. If I'm not looking at the camera and it looks like there's some sunshine on me, I'm sun gazing. So let's talk about cold showers. Somebody left me a comment recently on, I think, the video where I talk about humans being tropical species and, with a body temperature of 35 to 37 degrees, which is indicative of where the human species belong. And somebody asked me in the comments saying, you've been preaching cold showers, and I have. You could look up cold showers make your balls bigger. You will see a series of those videos because I preached cold showers like crazy on my fitness channel. In fact, my first ever video on YouTube was about cold showers, and it's called Cold Showers Make Your Balls Bigger. And it actually went semi-viral at that time. I started off, this is on the fitness channel. So somebody asked me, well, what do you think now? You're talking about warmth, you're moving to the tropics. What's going on? You still take cold showers? What's going on with that? So I haven't actually taken a cold shower, I don't know since when. Since maybe, I don't know, 2-3 months. I don't know. And it's just because this winter was so grueling. I mean, I was taking them in the heart of winter. I was taking them. But towards maybe March, April, something like that, I mean, the winter dragged on here. Dragged on. I was just so exhausted, and every cell in my body and my being was just craving warmth. I just stopped taking cold showers. I was like, fuck this, I'm just so sick and tired of this. So, and then I stopped, and I had the urge to take one today. So it's been, 2-3 months since I've taken one. I had the urge to take one today, actually, maybe about an hour ago. And it was a glorious experience. It was a rediscovery of something that I have preached over and over. Again, just do a simple research. Cold showers make your balls bigger. And for the ladies, maybe I'll make one here called cold showers will make your ovaries bigger. How about that? So just extrapolate that from there on. And it was a wonderful rediscovery of why I preached them all this year, why I've been taking them all these years. And it's surprisingly, the water is surprisingly cold. But you have to really pull the knob all the way down because it's summertime now, right? But surprisingly, if you keep pulling all the way down, I mean, in winter, it's just like super cold, right? Obviously, this is not same as, taking a cold shower here in January, February, March. But if you just pull the knob all the way to the cold, actually, it's reasonably cold. And it was a glorious moment when that coldness, because your body remembers, my body remembers. I mean, I've been taking them for 4 years, almost daily, to subtract the last 2-3 months. And they've really just changed my life on a whole different level. The first time I took a cold shower, I just knew my life wasn't going to be the same again. And so I started to do the breathing, and glorious. Absolutely glorious. They just give you so much electricity, that, and it's not just the breathing, okay? It isn't just the breathing. There's something about the cold. The cold is alkaline. The heat is acidic. The cold is alkaline. So there's something about the cold itself, the cold water. Because I could sit here and do the Wim Hof breathing, and I'm not getting that same electrical feeling that I get from cold showers. And so this rediscovery now, obviously, such a sweet moment, falling in love all over again. And when I first fell in love with cold showers, I was taking them 2-3 times a day, and I think I'm gonna have to go through that honeymoon phase again. Because tomorrow morning, the first thing I'll do is take a cold shower. It's really a beautiful rediscovery again. And this is a good thing, you know, if there's something magnificent in your life, but you've lost your passion for it, just deprive yourself from it for a little while. Anything, it could be anything. It could be if you're in a relationship with your sweetheart, but you're just, you know, you're bored, she's bored, just take like a few months off. Just don't see each other, don't call each other, don't do anything. You'll probably miss each other very, very much, you know. And so this is good, because I mean, really, like, I remember I had a mushroom trip. I took a 30-minute cold shower in it, really cold. This was in winter too, and I was like bowing down and praying to the cold. Like, it was just like, it's such a magnificent force. I know I've been talking a lot of shit about it lately. I know I'm moving out of here. I'm going to the tropics, but this was just, I mean, this rediscovery means I gotta find a way to take ice baths. I will find a way to take ice baths when I'm in Thailand, because I don't think that you can get cold water through the you know, the pipelines. I don't think you can get it there. But so, electricity. Okay, I know the breathing itself raises the pH for a little while, but there's something about the cold water specifically. Electrical, man, electrical. I mean, forget it. You know, people say, you know, you eat electrical foods, etc. They do help you, but there are superior ways of getting that electromagnetic energy through you. We talk about breatharianism, living off prana. Cold, you know, exposure to the cold is such a powerful way. You know, cold water specifically is such a powerful way of doing that. You know, the electromagnetic energy that you can pull through your system is really something. And I could see how upon discovering cold showers, I could see how I was able to really pull a lot of electromagnetic energy through the system, despite having a shitty diet and living an acidic lifestyle, working out all the time, being sore, being tense, etc. But I was taking cold showers 2-3 times a day, and I was taking them. I would be there for 10 minutes each at a time, really, really, you know. And I think that just gave me insane energy in those all these years, despite all these other factors that weren't in place that were actually causing me a state of dis-ease. But still, taking cold showers twice a day for, you know, 3-4 years, that I was able to still pull a lot of electromagnetic energy through my system. I started a fitness YouTube channel, took it all the way to 100,000 subscribers, and I've always just been a very energetic human being. Not always, I mean, like, last few years, despite having a really shitty diet and eating some form of meat every single day, and eating lots of starches, rice and potatoes, and just really shitty diet and shitty, like, lots of tension. I was always tense, and, you know, but still, the cold showers I could see. So now I'm really looking forward, because now I'm cleaning up my act, right? I'm practically a liquidarian now, you know, practically. You know, I'm just eating from time to time, but it's mostly liquids at this point. And I feel better now. My system is getting cleaner. I feel the energy is rising, and I guess that's why I had the urge to take cold showers, because I'm feeling this energy rising, and so I want to now start to do these things again that get you out of your comfort zone. And I'm interested to see now, with a cleaner temple, with the practice of sun gazing, sunbathing, all the good stuff that we talk about here, this transition into breatharianism. I'm interested how it will be like now to take cold showers again and get all that electromagnetic energy through, you know, that exposure. I'm interested to see, because I think I could go to a whole different level now. I could pull an incredible amount of electromagnetic energy through the system. That's what breatharianism is all about. That's what living off the prana is you find all these different ways to pull electromagnetic energy through your system, so much so that, you know, getting food from denser forms just becomes kind of ridiculous, because you could just pull so much more electromagnetic energy through the practice of sun gazing, slowing down your breath. Now, I know some of you guys ask me, and I will address this in a separate video, how do you reconcile cold showers and Wim Hof breathing with the slow breathing that you've been talking about all the time? there you could absolutely reconcile them. They actually go hand in hand so perfectly. But I will leave that for another video. Okay, I will leave that for another video, because I could sit down here and go on about that. So, but just keep in mind, just because you're slowing down your breathing, you're taking it down to 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 breaths per minute, does not mean you don't take cold showers, you don't do Wim Hof breathing. On the contrary, if you do them, they will actually help you tremendously with slowing down your breathing. So what I was saying, yeah, so the electromagnetic energy that you could pull off just by taking a cold shower is magnificent. And I really, that beautiful moment today of rediscovery of such a powerful teacher that I've had for the last few years, a really powerful force. I don't really get depressed anymore. I don't really get anxious. I don't really overthink much. I'm just kind of chilling now. But in all those years, I would have these moments, of feeling, lonely, etc., etc. That I would simply just go and take a 15-20 minute cold shower, and that would be that's it. That would be the remedy for that day. I would be able to go to sleep. I would be able to brush things off and kind of start a new day. And I guess the reason why I just didn't feel the need to take cold showers anymore, because I'm just sort of kind of in a very relaxed state, pretty much all the time now, right? So I before, I guess taking cold showers was coming from a place of I need it to keep me sane, this and that. Now it's coming out of a place of let's see what we can do with this teacher now. Let's see what we could do with this powerful tool. Let's take it further now. I'm doing this because I want to have fun now. I want to pass as much electromagnetic energy through the system as I can. I really want to live off prana. I really want to have unlimited energy. I'm not doing it out of need, because it keeps my anxiety down, or it helps me just brush things off and start a new day. It helps me stay strong, etc. Now it's coming more from a place of interesting. Let's see what we could do with this. Let's see. And so now that I'm probably, well, not probably, for sure, I'll get up tomorrow morning. First thing I'll do, again, that was what I always did, for many good reasons, for powerful reasons. I will wake up tomorrow, and every single day from now on, and again do that. Take a cold shower in the morning. Before I teach the kids, I think I'll be even better. I will be, because it just puts you in such a nice flow state. And I one of the things that I loved about taking cold showers is you experience the cosmic giggle after. And I experienced that today, just uncontrollable laughter and pure ecstasy, because you got all these endorphins, and you're so oxygenated, and your pH is so high, and you're in such an alkaline state. And I experienced that cosmic giggle, and that's another reason why I love taking cold showers, and why they're back in the menu again. So definitely, as much as I talk about humans being tropical species, which they are, and we're geared for warmth, and life is geared for warmth, absolutely, and you would do well as a human being, to live in the tropics. You would do well. You would just fit in. The food is perfect. This is what you're designed to eat. You don't need to wear clothes. It's just pretty obvious, but then contrast, we talk about contrast a lot in these videos, and how it is a foundation for creation, because by getting that other contrast, you really have an appreciation. So you really have an appreciation, and the contrast can teach you a lot, and the cold can teach you immense things. Don't get me wrong, yes, 15 years of in living in Canada have really you experience 15 winters here. It's grueling. It takes a toll on you, right? So then you obviously want to go the other way. But I'm really not down with the cold. And in fact, I have a lot of stories that I can sit down and tell you guys about adventures going into nature in the middle of January, in the middle of February, taking 5 grams of mushrooms in February, and going on an ice lake, playing snow fights with my friend, and then I fell, and and we did ice fishing with some random guy named what was his name? uh Gary, I think he was Gary. Very nice gentleman with a beard, badass, right? Very badass, in his 40s or 50s. And he took us into his little thing, and we did ice fishing with him. Really, really, I got a lot of stories. So it's like, it can be cool. It really can be cool. It really can be cool. But I think my next experience with this type of extreme cold will not be in a city, like environment. It will be in nature. Maybe I'll head over to the Himalayas and spend a year or two there. Rocky Mountains, that's another thing, is I've spent many winters just like going to the Rocky Mountains, because I lived in Calgary for 4 years. Winters can be fun, but I think if you're in nature, if you're surrounded by nature, if you live in the heart of nature. Otherwise, if you live in a city, oh, it's a prison. It really, winters here, living in like a city, like in the middle of it, it's a prison. It's an absolute prison, so if you want to experience, the some of the interesting and valuable parts of winter, head over somewhere in nature. Mountains, just go to the mountains, honestly. Mountains or forests, you see forests here in Canada and like Western Europe. They got all these forests up there. Go there and spend some time there. It'll teach you a lot. And I'm definitely not done with the cold. I need a few years now living in somewhere warm, but I'd still like to go again to mountains. That would be my next encounter with like extreme cold. Like just living there for a year, maybe. Would be somewhere mountainous. And what else? Did I want to say something else about cold showers? Yeah, they're magnificent. They really are magnificent. Powerful way. If you're looking into increasing your energy, whatever, use them for whatever. I used to use them because I wanted to break my fear. The first time I took a cold shower, because I was in a phase in my life where I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I know lots of you guys are teenagers. Although I checked the demographics lately, and most of the audience of this channel, 50%, are between 25 and 35. But I know there's like maybe 20%, 25% are teenagers. Anyway, when you're a teenager, you got different worries, different things. You know what I mean? Different things. So, maybe you want to break out of your comfort zone. When I first started taking cold showers, because I wanted to be able to approach chicks, I wanted to be able to do things out of my comfort zone. So that's actually what drove me to take a cold shower. So you use them whichever level you're at right now. They'll help you tremendously. And now I'm going to use them for increasing the prana, because now, it's all about electromagnetic energy. It's all about how much electromagnetic energy can you pass through your system. And this is a powerful way. So I am looking forward for the cold shower life again, and soon to be ice baths, because that'll be the only real way for me in Thailand to be exposed to cold, because I know the water is just not going to be cold. The pipelines are just not. I mean, it's a tropical environment, right? Now here's the thing. Yeah, this is what I wanted to mention, right? That's why I've been hesitating to finish the video. I think immediately after taking a cold shower today, I realized that we just have an innate drive and urge to jump into a lake, jump into an ocean. And that's what cold showers have been giving me all these years. Is that because I think, if we live in nature, and it's nature, that's it. Just go under a waterfall or in a lake or something like that, or an ocean. I really think that's a big thing we're missing on in our modern domesticated life. Just jumping into a lake, jumping into a waterfall, jumping into an ocean. Because that's really what it is. I mean, that's really what it is. Okay, that's what cold showers are. That's sort of how we're designed optimally to get this exposure to this particular force, the cold water, right? And I really think we're missing. I mean, we're missing so many things. I think this is one of them. I think this is one of them. It's just like jumping into a lake, jumping into a waterfall, and it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Yeah, if we live you know, if we live in harmony with nature, all these things will just come naturally to us, you know. And yeah, yeah. So yeah, I really wanted to mention that. I really wanted to drive that home. Is that if you could jump in lakes and waterfalls and you know, things like that, that's gonna be something I have to add to my list. You know, because I got this list, right? Okay, you know, I want to live like on the outskirts, like you design your own life. I want to be surrounded by Buddhist monasteries. I want to, you know, be this and that. You know, I'll have to find also. I'll have to fine tune this a little bit and maybe also find like a lake, like a clean lake that I could jump into that is nearby where I live or something. Because I really think if I could wake up every day and the first thing I do in the morning is go walk maybe 15 minutes or something, if it's like 15 minutes, or a bike, jump into a lake in the morning, because you know it'll be a little cold, jump into a lake in the morning, and then start my day with sun gazing. So lake, jump into a lake or a waterfall or ocean or something, and then start sun gazing. I think that'd be pretty badass. And I could definitely do that in the islands, on the ocean. Okay, but we'll see about Chiang Mai. But you know that it's very important, you know, folks. It's very important to do all these things, to live in harmony with the Tao. Okay, so that's where I'll finish off the video. There has been no sun for a while, so I think this is the end of the session because there's a lot of clouds. So we can look here again towards the end of the video. Thank you very much to all the Patreons for supporting this channel, and shout out to all the people that know about the cold shower days. Okay, and I'm bringing them back now. I'm resurrecting that whole cold shower lifestyle again. Okay, so I'll make more videos on them. I'll have a video for you guys coming up on, you know, the slow breathing versus the Wim Hof breathing, and how they complement one another, and explain to you sort of the technicalities that go into it. And if you would like to pledge your support on Patreon, you could do so for as little as $2 a month. Don't be lazy, okay? Don't be lazy. I'm just saying, go take a cold shower, find out how amazing it is, and be like, damn, that asshole Saeed is right. Let me go, you know what? Let me go and pledge my support. Let me go and pledge $2 a month. $24 a year. That's $24 a year, okay? So get off your lazy ass, get your credit card, and let's do it. Come on, let's go. Okay, of course I'm messing here. You don't have to do it. Just keep watching. That's all you need to do, okay? And if you want to book a one-on-one consultation, you could also do so. The links for all of this, Patreon, and the one-on-one. I just saw somebody do some cool gymnastics stuff. Some kid. The links for the Patreon, the links for the one-on-one consultations are in the description. Love you guys, and until next time, may the force be with you.